back, welcome Slots and Sprues. This edition of the now back to the 35% club. Or was we the 30? We was the 32% club, and then we was the 35, then the 32. Now with the revised track, I can go a little bit faster, and we're back to the 35% club. So this one is all about after a vote of a massive 2 people. I think I got 2 people who voted, maybe 3, can't remember now. But anyway, the winner was the for your eyes only Lotus Esprit Turbo. I think I put it up against the AMC Hornet. The AMC Hornet got 0 votes. I think this got 2. I think if I'm remembering rightly now. Nice little car. I'll give you some facts. Whether the facts are true or not, I don't know. I'm not a James Bond aficionado. Like anything I say, take it with a pinch of salt. I'm not an aficionado of anything, to be fair. I've watched James Bond, and that's about it, really. But anyway, let's have a little chat about this car. Well, I've just noticed, which I didn't notice before, it's got a spring on the bottom. I didn't notice that. I just noticed that. That's pretty cool, actually. Lotus Esprit S2, made in Vietnam. I'm now going to sneeze. Excuse me, because I've got a hay fever. Right, I'm back. You didn't want to see that. Once you sneeze once, it's like 2 or 3 times on the pop, on the bounce, because you can't stop it because it's hay fever. But there you go. Yeah, so this is a lovely little car. Yeah, got Bond in there. I don't think that's the correct colour hair for him, but there you go. Was this a Roger? This was a Roger Moore James Bond, wasn't it? I think, or Timothy Dalton. I don't know. I can't remember. Like I say, I'm not an aficionado. I'll have a look at my notes in a minute. I don't know if it mentioned who it was. I probably can have a look at the pictures I got actually. Who's this? This is that's Roger Moore. It is old Rog. Old Rog. His one's got a different. Is the white one got the same number plate? Yeah, the white one's got the same number plate. Anyway, I'm digressing a bit, but we'll get back to that in a minute. So I've rerun. I've run this car already as a tester just to make sure it works, and it's fine. It is. I won't give it. I'm going to rerun it again, and obviously I'll video it, and we can see what the actual score is, or the actual time is. Obviously we're going for the slowest time. Going to be different from everyone else and doing the quickest time available. That's why it's 35% club, because it's got 35% throttle power. Cars have got full power, and the throttle is got 35%. So the Starsky and Hutch for Torino has been rerun, and that took for 10 laps 1 minute and 2 seconds. Well, 1 minute 2.5 seconds basically, which is horrendously slow. That car's got issues, which I'm not going to fix, so that's not what I do it for. The Knight Rider, which was the last one, managed to redo it in 47 seconds and 47.3 seconds, which is quite a substantial quicker time, which means it's in second place, because the slower time wins, not the quick time. So I have got a preliminary score for this, which I'm not going to tell you about anyway, but let me now get it on my highly technical rotating stand. Woo, look at that. You know, no fancy stuff here, mate. We're a budget indie filmmakers. Right, let me get it on now. I'll have a little. Then I can look at the screen and make out that I know what I'm talking about with some stats. Okay, so while we're back, and while that rotates, you know, my PC just fell down. What the hell? Right, I'm back. I'm going to leave that in because that's quite funny. I've got a PC under my desk, and for some random reason, it just fell off the shelf and onto the floor. No idea why. It just completely slid off the front, like someone actually pushed it from behind. Maybe I got a poltergeist in this shed. Not shed, it's cabin. I don't know, that's really weird. Oh my god, I'm going to leave that in. I'm not going to cut that out. Well, I stopped it because it scared the shit out of me, if I'm honest. I wonder what the hell it was. I looked to my right on the floor, and there's my PC upside down. It's not making very nice noises now. The water cooler in it, so it's a built-in water cooler. It's gurgling away like a good one. So I could have probably busted it completely. Yeah, I can hear it now. I can hear it now going mad. Right, okay. Anyway, let's get back to this. So we're doing the Lotus Esprit Turbo from Your Eyes Only. I don't even get the year of that film to come out. What? That's a bit bad, isn't it, really? When did you? I'll leave it in the comments because I've not mentioned. I didn't look up for when this film come out. Anyway, so we've got a 2.2 litre turbocharged 4-cylinder engine in this Lotus. It's got the correct number plate. I shall put some pictures up of this with the correct number plate. So as far as I can tell, I say this is not gospel. Don't it may be true, it may not be true. It's just things I've tried to find on the internet, and we all know the internet is a single source of truth on everything. There were 2 of these white ones because I had to film in 2 places in Corfu, and Lotus supplied both of the vehicles for filming. One of the original cars, Colin Chapman kept, obviously the founder of Lotus, and I believe the second one was used, was blown up because the car only had one. The car only had one gadget in it, and that one gadget was a self-destruct system, and that destroys this car when someone tries to I don't know, steal the car or trips it by mistake. So this was blown up, and in the film. And the second car, which is the bronze colour one, I believe it is, was the car that Q gave to Bond for his journey to the Italian ski resort in Cortina. And as far as I'm aware, what the facts are saying, he only drove it twice because it was so cold. So the original car to go to Cortina was white, but because it was snowy and there was snow everywhere, it didn't really stand out. So they decided to repaint it bronze with the gold stripes, and they stuck a pair of ski racks on it just to make it look the business. And it says here the antenna was removed and the brake lights were disconnected. I don't know why they would do that. So they said the temperature dropped to minus 18 degrees Celsius. The car was only seen in 2 short scenes because it was too bloody cold for the poor thing to drive around in, I suppose. So as I said, the car was packed. The only gadget on it, because they wanted to be a bit more realistic in filming this one apparently, and they didn't want to go too mad with the gadgets. So this car was equipped with C4 explosive packs hidden in various places in the car, and a small trigger warning on. I wonder if it's got a small warning on one of the windows to say burglar protected. This car may contain other gadgets or defense mechanisms, but they're not used in the film. So there's a little sticker to say burglar protected. It's not actually on this version of the car. One of the Bond girls who got in the car, BB, he tells her not to play with any switches, obviously, to you know what Bond's like. Don't play with my switches, which he wanted her to play with his switches, really, didn't he? But there you go. So yeah, I'm not going to go too much into Bond. Ian Fleming. I know Ian Fleming wrote Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, and I wish Electric could do a Chitty Chitty Bang Bang car. That would be awesome. I really like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. But yeah, so we've got the Lotus Esprit Turbo. I'll probably stick a couple of photos up. So the number plate's the real one. It's from the film. It looks really nice. It's a really lovely looking car. And it looks nice on track as well. It sits really well. So we're going to take it over to the track now. It's going to do its 10 laps at 35%, and we'll see where it comes on the old leaderboard there. Mr. Bond, shaken not stirred. That was Connery though, wasn't it? That wasn't Roger Moore. I don't know what old did Roger ever say? I don't know. Anyway, let me set the camera up on the other end of the track, and we'll get cracking.
Did a new fastest lap. Capuso is in the lead. Fastest lap by Capuso. Capuso did a new fastest lap. Fastest lap by Capuso. Fastest lap by Capuso. Lap 5. Half of the race is now over. Only 5 laps left. Capuso did a new fastest lap. Capuso is in the lead. Only 2 laps left. Last lap. Lap 10. Capuso has won the race.
Okay, so that was a good show out from Mr. James Bond in the Lotus Esprit Turbo S something. So should we see what he did the timing? It's gonna be quicker than the Ford Gran Torino. That's gonna be the slowest car ever on this track. Without a shadow of a doubt, no car's gonna go slower than that car. So let's see what he did. So he did 10 laps in a time of 54 seconds, 54.5 seconds really. So we're under the minute for 10 laps. So let's see where that puts him. What's the scores, George Dawes, or any other game shows that I can remember for Bully Star Prize. So he's now in second place as being the second slowest car out of the 3 with a 54.580. Kit Knight Rider has done it. It's just blisteringly fast at 47 seconds for 10 laps. Can't really knock that, can you? So great little turnout from Mr. Bond. Lovely car, not the fastest, not the slowest. At the moment, he's a bit of an in-betweener. Looks great as he goes around the track. I'd like to get a digital trip in him really, but I don't want to race him because I don't want to damage him, you know what I mean? But I don't know, I should stop being a bit of a wuss and race these because they would look nice running around. Anyway, so thanks for watching if you got to the end of it. I think Sunday we might have another little battle, another little Sunday race against the computer cars or the AR cars or the Arc Pro cars, whatever you want to call them. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Adios, amigo.